Yo, what's up, YouTube? We're live on Twitch. Make sure you follow us on Twitch so you can make these and actually see them in person. Um, haven't decided if we're gonna do like real tight editing cuts or whatever the case is, or just keep it raw. Yada yada yada. Whatever. Here's a freaking review slash critique. Let's get right into it. Supergirl. I seen this shit yesterday. I saw it yesterday. It was a good movie. I would say like 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. It was a good movie. I did enjoy it. Had some cool scenes. Um, it was like a regular movie, honestly. Nothing really blew me away. What I like most about the film. By the way, there will be spoilers. Spoilers. So, get the hell out if you don't want that. I'm sorry. What I like the most is they kept the story contained, right? Like it was a Supergirl movie. It wasn't a movie where Supergirl had to worry about Clark or she had to worry about the Justice League or she got a Green Lantern involved in her shit, you know. Mind you, like that's regular comic book stuff, which is fine. But like when it comes to cinema on the silver screen, right, with like just heroes, if we're doing a movie about a character, I want the character to be like the driving and like the driving force and 90% of what's pushing the film. To which this was. Very much enjoyed it. You know what? Let's bump that shit up to like a. Nah, that shit not no 8 out of 10. We gonna keep it at 7. Here's a critique I heard. Right there was and by the way, we're gonna be critiquing this trailer as well. Something I seen on uh the internet on Twitter was that the film was like feminist propaganda slop. I can see why they said that, but I highly disagree. It's not feminist slop, brother. Like, just because the film kind of revolves around a woman who's helping another woman, and there are other women who are going through something that women go through in the film. Like, there's a part of the film where, like, Supergirl, Kara, she sees these young girls getting trafficked to be, you know, like the Funkmaster Flex emote. You know what I'm saying? Like she see people getting trafficked and she's like, damn, that sucks. I have to do something about this. I have to stop these young girls from being trafficked. Eat some ads, niggas. Hold on, I have to run ads for people who don't have subs up. Run that on. There we go. Have fun with that. So just because you got a woman helping young girls not get trafficked, that doesn't make it feminist slop. Just because our lead, Supergirl, is helping some young girl on a revenge journey, doesn't make it feminist slop. All the plot points kind of work with each other. It's a fine film. It works. It's not doing too much. It's fine. Supergirl's not my favorite hero, so like I wasn't like enamored or infatuated with any of the characters. There was a surprise cameo from that one well, here's the spoiler. Oh shoot, bro. It's spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. We're getting spoils. Set title Supergirl review spoilers, right? We're gonna, yeah. Supergirl cast, right? So, isn't it crazy how looking at the cast will give you spoilers? Fucking insane. Where the fuck is Jason Momoa? By the way, Jason Momoa surprisingly did well. I do not like his acting most of the time, right? I feel like he's a Dwayne The Rock Johnson kind of actor where it's like, holy shit, he's playing himself again. I'm a little upset, but it wasn't bad. his character worked. And look, IMDb has it as like a 6, right? Like it's a fine movie. Most users voted a 7. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. It's a cool movie. Where the fuck is Jason Momoa in here? Right? Full cast, please. Like, stop trying to hide spoilers. I already seen it. Jason Lobo. Jason Momoa. DC Comics Lobo. Jason Momoa is Lobo. Brother, when I tell you, I was surprised they had this motherfucker in the film. When I seen him, I was like, bro, yeah, how the fuck is he Lobo and Aquaman? Can we get it together, DC? James Gunn produced this. He didn't direct it. I'm getting ahead of myself right now. We'll get into that a little bit later. Craig Gillespie did pretty good director. Not like, I want to get into this shit. But Lobo, let's finish the thought on Lobo. Jason Momoa did a great job portraying Lobo. Have I read any Lobo comics? Nah. Have I read what Lobo is like? Yes. Have I seen some panels of Lobo kicking ass? Yes. Did Jason Momoa do Lobo justice to a casual? I think so. I think he did fine. And I would say the same about Millie Alcock. You know, she did great. Good job, Supergirl. Now let's get into motherfucking, before we talk about the director and some of these shots that we'll be looking at in this trailer. Spoilers once again. Let's talk about Jason Momoa. Side note, you know James Gunn did the Scooby-Doo movie. James Gunn's a fucking GOAT. I don't think anybody's surprised about that. Here's a bomb for him. What more can we say about Mr. Gunn? I mean, he's a fucking GOAT, man. Let's get into Jason Momoa being Lobo and Aquaman. What the fuck are we doing? Okay? Can we, like, Hollywood loves, like, just dick sucking the same people. Start casting more people. That being said, damn, he did a good job as Lobo. I wish he was just Lobo and not fucking Aquaman. I don't like him as Aquaman. He's this big burly fucking Eskimo looking dude. No racist, you know. I'm not trying to be funny, but like dude, like I don't like the shit, man. I don't like him as Aquaman. I'm sorry, bro. I was watching that shit, snooze fest. His performance did not do anything for me in that. But this is not about Aquaman, it's about Supergirl. Let's get to Craig Gillespie, his directing alongside of Millie Alcock's acting. Here's the thing. That's really low. Run that bitch back. Boop. Test. Okay, yep. I'm still out. Thing.
My cousin and I have very different ideas.
Okay, they're showing way too many. The last like 4 shots we're seeing were shown to us pretty much like in the second half of the film, the fucking third act. Okay, they're showing way too much. Way too much, honestly. I get this is how you get people to like watch movies these days, but holy shit, I do not like that at all. I don't like that at all. This is a trailer critique, a movie review, and a reaction. It's everything in one, bro. We're putting every hashtag and title on this shit. Engagement.
About what it means to be a hero.
By the way, I really did like Millie's acting in this film. She did a really good job in my opinion. Supergirl is just not an enthralling character yet. Because they put her on the screen and they introduced us to the character, right? Like there was a sort of an underdog story. Plot wise, you know, the movie starts, the young girl asks for her help. She gives no fuck about this young girl. And then as the young girl is kind of pleading to Kara, like, look, I really need your help, yada, yada, yada. The big bad in the film, the antagonist, once again, spoiler, stop fucking watching. The big bad, the antagonist, he ends up shooting Superdog with a paralytic bolt out of a like handcrafted thing on his wrist, which is also important in the end of the film. And yeah, I'll get to that in a second too. He shoots Superdog with this paralytic bolt, and bro's like just paralyzed. He's fucking cooked. This is a high grade poison. The shaman of the fucking town was there to like give her the what's what on what it was. It was like a high grade poison that was slowly killing Superdog, that would shut down all his organs. Think of it as like a super potent snake venom, right? It's just shutting all his fucking organs down. Superdog, right? Like, it's that strong. It's like, damn, bro. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, that is what motivates Kara to go and find the antagonist. She's like, well, shit, I gotta save my dog. He's my only family. The whole film's about Kara finding where her home is. And she tells Superdog before she goes on the journey, home is wherever you are. I'll be back. Don't you fucking give up on me. Really heart-touching scene. And I don't even like dogs or animals. Fuck them. That was dope. They go and they're doing all this rigorous shit. It's some really cool scenes. Like, my favorite scene actually is when Kara, well, the antagonist ended up taking Kara's ship to like his own planet, funny enough. And so Kara had to take the space bus to him. That shit was funny. That was cool. That's some comic book shit where it's like, it's okay to put comedy in your films, but don't lean too hard into it. I.e. most Marvel films, you know? She took the space bus, and there were like space pirates that got on the bus, and they were stealing everybody's belongings. The co-lead with Kara, she had a family heirloom that was worth a lot of fucking money, and Kara's trying to like be cool about it. She's like, look, chill, just like give it up to him. I got a plan. She gives it up, and she ends up taking like this teleporter off of one of the pirates, and she's kind of teleporting around the whole ship on some spelunky shit. It was a super cool scene. It was dope. I fuck with it heavy. Very dope. And then she gets like trapped on the bus in like this other compartment, kicked out of the bus. She's in space fucking freezing to death. And then a yellow sun hits her, and that lets the audience know like, oh my god, like yellow sun, it empowers her just like Superman. Fucking done. Cool little scene. I liked it. I did. That was a really cool moment. What else do we got? Let's watch more of this trailer.
He sees the good news.
Yeah, this is the scene I'm fucking talking about. This was a hard ass scene, bro. She's flying through space, getting shot at from like the pirate ship, bro. Like, this shit was cold. And then I don't like that she didn't kill them, right? Because in the Superman movie, it was to my belief that Kara was not Clark, and she would just like murk niggas, which I like. Like, give me like a little weaker Superman who gonna kill a nigga. I'm fucking with that. But she did kill the antagonist at the end of the movie, right? You know, so that was all right. I feel like and that's the antagonist. He actually did a really good job with this role. He was dope. Something really funny about him, he's eating most of the time he's on the screen. Most of the time he on the screen, he is taking niggas' food and eating it. I kid you not. Like, when you watch this movie, it's like 4 or 5 scenes he's talking, he grabs somebody's shit, just start eating it. It's like, it's funny as hell. This nigga funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with that heavy. That shit was funny. He wasn't the most menacing though. And I think it's because like it's a Supergirl movie. It's like, okay, she really can't get fucked up. Which takes me to like one of the final scenes of the movie where that little thing on his wrist I was telling y'all about, where like he handcrafts bolts. He had some kryptonite bolts on him, and he blasted her ass like 5 times with it. Like, bah, 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 bah. He like lit her ass up. But like, it's like it didn't do nothing, right? You know, like, kryptonite's supposed to be Superman's, like, you know, well, sorry, it's supposed to be a Kryptonian's freaking heel. It's like, oh my god, bro, it's over. It's kryptonite. These niggas done for. And then it's always something where it's like, that was kind of an ass pull. That's my only issue with, like, the Superman IP. To get him out of, like, the kryptonite stuff, it's always ass pulls. With Batman, you can have him like having like, you know, some perseverance shit. Batman overcame because of his willpower, which is nice. Like, that's man versus mind or some shit. That story type, that's dope. I like that. But like, her taking the fucking kryptonite darts out of her stomach and then healing up pretty fast just because of yellow sun beaming her. Ah, dude, come on, man. It's kryptonite, bro. You couldn't have Lobo like, well, Lobo wouldn't give a fucking helper, to be honest. But like, come on, man. It just could have been written a little differently. How she overcame the kryptonite darts being blasted into her fucking abdominals. You know, man.
And I see the truth.
No, this shit came out June 26th. I seen this July 11th. No spoilers. Shout out to me. So I guess fuck y'all. Spoilers don't matter.
The brigands.
One of the final scenes. That was dope. I'm not gonna lie. This is that's a flashback of Krypton. It's kind of giving a backstory for Kara, which is cool. I did like the backstory about Kryptonians. That shit was dope in the movie.
Owner of the
very
universe. The galaxy must be defended.
I don't know what that was about. Oh yeah, shit. That's what it's, look.
You cannot give up on me.
Now it's a party.
Oh, they already revealed that Lobo was in here.
That might be a problem.
I don't know, man. Like, this kind of reminds me when you drop an album and you put all the features on that bitch, right? Like, I guess you can tell me who's in it, show me a snippet of a scene, but holy shit, man. They only, you know what? I get it. They only show us about like 6 seconds of footage, but they got rid of like the reveal. So like the moment's gone. Like when I first seen Lobo, I was like, what? Like that's what happened to me. People who seen this trailer, y'all got bent over and fucked. This is my favorite scene. And that's when she was in space, frozen, sun hit her. She was
I know it's pretty colorful, but that's just so everyone knows we're good.
They're showing too much Lobo.
I'm going to tell you something. Only one of you is going to make it out alive.
Also, that scene that line he just said is not in the film. I don't recall that shit at all. This is like okay, boom, I wanted to talk about this. This is like one of the very last scenes in the film where Kara, and I forget this chick's name, she says it like 80 times in the film. And Kara even makes fun of it because the little girl has like a monologue she tells everybody to get some fucking help with her quest, her journey. No one gives a fuck, brother, sister. No one gives a fuck. This scene was hard as hell. But, oh my God, Craig Gillespie, if you're watching this, listen to me. Pick your music better. Holy shit. Like, this was not the composer's fault. The music was fine. It was literally just like the song choice. This was not an original song. What they did was they took oh my God, I forget what song it was, but it was like a version that was completely sang by a female artist. And it would have been better if they just had the actual song with the hard guitar riffs, because that's the kind of scene this was. This wasn't a scene where it was like heartfelt and like them using the female vocalist version. Her voice was very soft. Her performance wasn't hard hitting. And this scene was like kind of like the climax of Kara finishing the quest with the young girl. This was the climax. So you need something hard hitting. You need something punchy. You need something good that's going to like solidify the moment. And what they chose was a toned down version of a song that is already hard and ready for this scene. I don't like that decision at all. That's definitely what's keeping this at a 7, by the way. Great scene, but the song choice really held this shit back 100%. Cool moment.
We haven't been formally introduced.
I'm not gonna lie, that trailer is like an 8 out of 10 for sure. They show a little bit too much though. That's why I'm keeping that bitch at an 8. They could have had like a silhouette of Lobo. Like, I like stuff where it's like you're hinting at something. That's even how I write music. You're hinting, you're suggesting. Don't just show me. Like, fucking do an Alfred Hitchcock, bro. You know, like, don't just fucking blah, blah, blah. Don't just put it all out there. Like, you know, put some fucking cheese on a damn fishing rod, man. That's what you're supposed to do. Anyway, this is the end of that review. 7 out of 10. Really cool movie. Great job, Millie Alcock. Jason Momoa. Wow, didn't know I could actually like you doing a performance. Loved every part of him in the film. That was amazing. He was made to play Lobo. Like how Tony Stark is Robert Downey Jr., I think Lobo is Jason Momoa. I think he really killed the role. I loved him on screen. Every second of screen, every second where he was on screen, I loved him. It was fantastic. The co-lead, let me find her name so I can give her proper respect and due diligence. Was that Eve Ridley? Yeah. Eve Ridley, also known as Ruthie. Yeah, Ruthie. And Witcher series, dog shit. Or the game's dog shit. But man, shout out to Eve. You know, she really did her thing too. I think she was a great co-lead. She really played her part well. And the role that she had, if you ever play Resident Evil 4, think of her like Ashley in Resident Evil 4. Ashley's fucking annoying. Somehow, Eve performed her role and she wasn't annoying. I understood her motivation and I got where she was coming from. So her actions didn't come off as like annoying. It came off at a certain point in the film where they were getting in each other's way, and that was made obvious. But I wasn't really mad at Ruth, you know? Like, I understood where she was coming from. Her quest of revenge made sense. Her whole family fucking died in front of her. So no, she's not going to go about it the same way that Supergirl's going about it. Mind you, Supergirl killed the fucking antagonist. So, I mean, there's that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to follow me on Twitch. Do not forget to like, subscribe, comment. Let's keep the conversation going. What was your favorite part of the film? Let me know. Don't forget to wipe forward to backward, front to back. You need to make sure that booty hole is clean. I love you very much. See y'all next film, song, album, whatever. Comment what you want me to do next. Much love to you. Ciao.